Coolest base item I've ever seen in my life. How cool is that? I have to thank my lovely wife, Lyda Kent, for purchasing me my home, for finally giving me something from my home to remember. That has to be. They say that, girls have the diamonds is a girl's best friend and whatnot. That is a representation of the bottled city of Candor that is available as a base item drop in DC Universe Online. Well, no, it's not. It's not a drop. It's a collection or something, right? A collection or a briefing, I'm not quite sure. Or an investigation. Some way or another, you can get this lovely base item. We got it off the broker, which is why I have no idea how you get it. Lyda popped some serious Kizash on this. Serious Kizash. And it was worth every penny. If you look real close, you can almost see in my bedroom window, or what used to be my bedroom window as a child. Because I was born in Candor after the bottling. After the bottling took place, I was born. And, well, it was a confined space. Mom and Dad hit it off. There were very few people that they could intermingle with. And so, you could argue that it was proximity effect. But I'm not sure that's what it was. I think it was love. So, there, Gem Z and Akvar got together. I was the result of the union of their love. It actually happened over here. You can see in that window right there. That's where they were doing it. I mean, they're not doing it right now, but that's what was happening. So I'm told. But it was an interesting life growing up in a bottle. And, looking up to my dad and my uncle, Van Z and Akvar, Nightwing and Flamebird. I said Nightbird and Flamewing. That would be funny. Nightwing and Flamebird. I, of course, inherited the powers of the Flamebird, which my father didn't even know he had, but runs in our family, and was rescued. Brainiac came back seeking some information that he hadn't received. He was destroying the bottled city from the inside. It was an invasion. My parents were brutally slain in front of me, as were most of my people. Zen-El showed up in Vandal Savage's time machine and saved me. Brought me back to the Kryptonian gladiators to try and help save the world before that happens. And so now I'm in an alternate timeline where history is drastically different from my own. And, I've been forced to live as Superman's cousin, but not this Superman's cousin. My Superman, an alternate Superman. I have come in contact with him since I've been here, all the running around through the multiverse. But for the most part, I'm alone. And then I met Lyda, and she was also alone, also from an alternate Earth. The daughter of that Earth's Superman and Wonder Woman. That Earth's Superman, coincidentally, not a Kryptonian. His powers were innate. He's just like a metahuman. And so there's no relation between us, so it's not awkward. But anyway, we became kindred spirits right off the bat, a fellow Kryptonian gladiator. And now she has bought me this token of love, this replica of my home. That thing's freaking beautiful. I love it. But there are all these other bottled cities that we can get to. So this, I think, is an alien bottled city. I think that's the name of it. There are ones that hang from the ceiling on a real thin cable. There are more that sit on the floor. There are a ton of these. So you can literally reenact at this point Brainiac's like I would assume his ship to be, just a collection of all these bottled cities. We can now recreate that. So I put it in this room, which is in the tech, and have the other great gift that she gave me here. And I'm pimping this out all Kryptonian now. So we'll keep working on it. But really, I'm not going to move from here. We're just going to look at the bottled city of Kandor for the rest of the stream. This is what this stream's about. Not really, but we're going to play. Actually, we're getting marks because we're trying to get the new gears. So we're going to end up doing most of the duos here this afternoon. I've got my new superhero suit on. I decided it was time to go ahead and give in to the Stalwart Defender because it is really a good looking outfit. And I didn't know that it gave me the trunks. The only downside to it, I get these really good looking trunks. I mean, these are very detailed. I love the way the texture of it, of the material for the whole outfit. It leaves your hands open, which is cool. You can color it so it looks like you've got kind of like armbands on. I always dig having the V. I wear the V because it's, I'm wearing my cousin's family crest. This is not my family crest, but I'm wearing it because this is recognizable to humans as a good Kryptonian. So I normally wear something with a V on the shirt because my name is Var. But it also colors the knees. But that's all right because the beauty of those Stalwart Defender boots definitely make up for the fact that I've got like red patches on my knees. Just so that I can have the red trunks on. Because I'm tired of complaining about them not being there. From now on, they're there. And I'm caping it up right now just because, why not? Don't normally wear a cape. But the one thing that I kind of don't like about the Stalwart Defender top is the fact that when you've got the V on the chest, it's still bare on the back. So it just kind of looks weird without a cape. But with the cape, I'm really liking that because it's kind of like Eradicator looking. And I dig the crap out of his costume. So I'm going to group the lovely Hippolyta Kent. We're not on speaking terms right now, so she won't be talking to me. We are on speaking terms. She's just not micing it up. But, look at your outfit. Oh, you. Why are you changing? Don't get naked in front of us. I I have places you can change in here. This is a fully functional base. See what's upstairs. Nope, not upstairs. You could come up here and change in the computer room. Or wait, come downstairs. I have a place you can change. No one will even see you. Come into the secret room. And then you just let that door come back up. And no one would even know you're there. Unless your name shows through. Let's see if it does it. Trying to let it. I was getting changed. It's not coming through there now. It'll take a minute. Can you get changed in a duo, or do I have to wait for you to get changed? I'm a peeper. Man, we went through the Demon's Pit last night, and it was a little ridiculous. Like, I don't know what the deal was with that, but what's going on here? My UI, well, damn you. Damn you, UI. Skipping right over Wasteland's Wonderland right now. I like it, but There we go. See? You change behind the bat symbol. Aren't you still wearing the same thing? Or did you take off? Yeah, there's much more skin showing right now. What kind of belt? Is that a belt or is those the pants? What kind of belt is it? Oh, you're changing it. I'll come over here and use my terminal. Now what belt do you have on? Oh. Does that mean you're a cougar? Heart of the Predator belt? Well, I need to wash my hands real quick and have some fruit. Then we're off. You can't fight crime with dirty hands. They say you have to get your hands dirty to fight crime, but it is not true.
Hello, new friends. My name is not important right now. What is important is that I brought you all here to help prevent some priceless Kandaki artifacts from being burgled. I need you to work together on this.
Well, if we're all here to stop the theft of Kandaki artifacts, we may as well work together.
I'll end this quickly. I'm not getting paid enough.
Yeah, there's really no payment that can make up for being atomic to death.
I'm paid to put chumps like you down. I need backup. I'll get injury pay for that. Damn, I felt that through my armor.
There's a question mark. Got a dirty ring. Someday we're gonna have to make an attempt to get this feat where we don't break these pallets. It's hard to do though, or I would think. See, I just busted one.
You'll pay for that. I'll get injury pay for that. Damn, I felt that through my armor.
I don't know. Where does their insurance come from?
I need backup.
Do they work for like a union of mercenaries? So it's like you don't, it's kind of like a temp position. You don't really hire the individual mercenaries, you hire the company.
I'm not getting
And they
paid
send their
enough.
guys to protect your stuff. But, you know, how do you... Got to be a lot of workers' comp involved in this job.
I need backup.
Don't want to deal with disgruntled employees when your job is being a mercenary. Although mercenaries have rights.
The artifact is somewhere above your current location.
It's
Keep
a career
searching
path
and
you
take out
choose.
any more of those mercenaries you
You
come
get the
across.
best for your
They're
buck.
clearly working against us here.
But I don't think that in a world where superheroes
You'll
exist,
pay for
I would
that.
want to be a mercenary because you pretty much know you're gonna go to jail.
Damn,
You're probably
I
not gonna
felt that
get
through my armor.
killed unless you just do it to yourself, basically. But you are going to jail, and you're going to jail with people like the Joker, Captain Cold, and Boomerang. People you definitely don't want to be in jail with.
I'm not getting paid enough.
They see you down here. Who's the new guy on the cell blog?
I'll get injury pay for that.
You're not just next to some like portly dude who's somewhat
Boy, have
interested
you
in
made a
trying to get you to
mistake.
drop the soap. You're next to like Killer Croc, who just like eat your head.
Damn, I felt that
Not
through my
literal.
armor.
Well, yeah, literally, right? Quite literally.
Get him!
Yeah, he means an entirely
pay for
different thing
that.
when he says, "Hey, you look good." He's like, he's like, "Hey, it's fresh fish," and he means it like to eat. Like he's like, "Man, you remind me of
Batter up!
something that almost drowned in the pond I live next to, so I ate it." I wonder if they're gonna make him like that in Suicide Squad. If he's actually gonna be like, yeah, Killer Croc's in Suicide Squad. He looks like a croc, like not like he's. I thought it was. I mean, I could be wrong, but it'd be a much better movie if he was.
Looking for a fight?
So
Well,
I'm just gonna
you
go with
found
that
one.
he is, and then if they don't put it in there, I'm gonna blame them for being unoriginal because they didn't do something that
I'm not
has
getting
already been
paid
done.
enough.
Yeah. Because he's been in Suicide Squad
I'll
stuff.
get injury
Be
pay
it
for
in
that.
Batman the Animated Series or Justice League or something along those lines. I don't care. I just want to see Killer Croc in a movie. If I'm being honest, I don't care if he was in it or not. Put him in there. I want to see some more of the villains that aren't just human-like. You know, I mean, it's like we've had a lot of that for a long time. Of people, even the non-human-like villains being disguised in human-like bodies, like we would see in Smallville, which was still awesome. But you know, I do kind of just want to see full-on Darkseid, or Killer Croc, or what would really be cool is Clayface. As long as they did it cool, Clayface in a movie would be neat.
Best just stand down. You pay for that.
We may do Prison Break today, though, or try to do it again. Prison Break's probably one of my favorite raids right now, even if you're in it. Yeah, we probably forgot. I was just flying through. It was bombshells, but now that I can't do that because I don't get loot. Yeah, but I don't.
Looks like my backup plan may have kicked
Bombshells?
off a little early. That's okay. Just
Do you
don't
get anything?
totally
Do you
knock
get
out
marks
your
or
work.
no?
We need him.
Okay. Yeah.
Failure
Oh,
isn't an
oh
option
yeah, they did.
when
They put
working
that
for
new,
someone who will never die.
effect.
You won't
I'd
find
still
that
just rather it be like it
artifact.
was, where there's been good things about
Don't
having
hold back for my sake!
the mark system that we have now, but it's still, to me, they were pretty much spot on with having the marks of triumph and the marks of fury and that kind of stuff. Because then it would depend on what content you were doing, which marks you get.
I know
But
this is a
all the
little
marks were
unconventional,
important for something
but I
in
need
the
you all
game
to
that you
make
needed
nice
to
and
do.
work together. A
So
whole
it
lot
encouraged
hangs in
us
the
to play
balance,
more
and
levels
we
of
must get
content
those
than just
artifacts.
rerunning
Check
the
that
same
safe.
stuff.
One of them has got to be in there.
But maybe we'll go back to something similar, or just make it. I know that there's something they've already done something to give us a little bit more for our money as far as...
My senses must be experiencing some temporal interference.
Giving us some more
I only
options
hope
as
it's
far
not
as
too
loot
late
and
to
lower
get the
level
other
content,
artifact.
and that's helped a lot.
I know you're thinking, another dad.
But not really, because I still don't really do lower level stuff with rock. Unless we're going for a specific feat. Just bring up new tunes. Play alts. Make new characters.
Okay, it's got to be here somewhere. Hurry and find it before they get away with this artifact as well.
They will not get away with this artifact.
Better hope you got
By
your
cat dog, you will be stopped.
Damn, I felt that through my armor. Ah. I'll get injury pay for that. You'll pay for that. Ah. I'm not getting paid enough. Damn, I felt that through my armor. Ooh. Ooh. I need backup.
Punch this guy for a little while. Miss him using fists.
There's a heat wave in the forecast. Prepare to meet. Ow. I need backup. Ah. I'll get injury pay for that. You'll pay for that. Don't say I didn't warn you. Ow. I'll end this quickly.
On the balcony?
For Thanakar!
I'm not getting paid enough.
I wouldn't even trust that someone who hired a mercenary would actually pay me. Because clearly they think I'm gonna die. They're like, hey, they're expendable.
Hawkman! What are you doing? He must have come here to protect the artifact. But I don't know why he's attacking us.
Damn, I felt that through my armor. Curse you!
Snap out of it. I'm not ready to start the cycle again.
I'll get injury pay.
I'm not
for
leaving
that.
him like this.
I
Go
need
find out who's
backup.
behind all this.
You're getting really close.
Grunts are gonna cost me my loot. I don't really need.
You'll pay for that.
Zap. 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 Zap.
I'm paid to put chumps like you down. Damn, I felt that through my armor. Ow.
I need like 60 marks in order to get my weapon. Hello, T-Bosh Nerd Stuff. Thank you for joining the stream. We're doing good. We're beating some mercenaries.
I'm not
It's been a
getting
productive
paid
Saturday so far. grunts, I guess. These are more the guys that carry the boxes. They're like, they carry the ammunition box.
You'll pay for that.
For carrying boxes. This firebug now, yeah, on the other.
Damn,
Why is
I felt that through
Heatwave
my
not
armor.
getting more of that guy? Because they're so similar in power, they're like canceling each other out.
Wow.
Are we paying him?
I'm not getting paid enough.
Is Heatwave a mercenary? Because he's not really holding up. Well, I can say that. Look at him go over there. He's really laying it out.
I
Putting
need
it out
backup.
there.
I'll get
Oh, he
injury
said thanks
pay
for
for
streaming
that.
the costume contest last night. Thank you for the costume contest. That was fun. We seriously enjoyed ourselves last night. It actually is what inspired me to put together this little number, which is very similar to what I was wearing. But, you know, I'm not real good with that kind of stuff. But, yeah, it was just fun. That was a fun event. I hope you guys do that more.
I see. You were able to best my
and
pet
please
bird
let us know, 'cause
Hawkman
we'll stream
and the
everyone.
mercenaries my benefactor hired. But you won't best me. I'm surprised to see you here, Heatwave. I am tired of being treated like a servant to you rogues, so I've taken an offer to work for someone with more resources and longevity.
You're not a rogue.
Enough. It's time for you not to die.
That was
and
appropriate.
For me to get
You're
what I
not a
came
rogue.
here
Intruder
for.
detected.
Sucker,
Security
don't lump
systems
yourself in with us.
activated.
You're hired help.
Quit
Listen,
that.
Abracadabra. The truth is, though, Abracadabra could probably be better
In
than
the
the rogue.
future, Your
by
names
himself.
will all be
I mean,
forgotten.
it's pretty tough.
I won't leave
Better get
here
it.
without this
Aren't game
artifact.
cases. Apparently, I don't just able to walk through the shit.
We already have the first artifact. This one will be ours as well. You fools won't stop him.
Him who, Magic Man? Carter! Damn it! You weren't ready for a fight?
As you can see, that artifact was concealing within it an ancient secret. It's important that you hold on to that device and keep it safe from those mercenaries or their boss.
Unfortunately, the bastard who hired Abracadabra and those mercenaries still got away with the artifact from the warehouse safe.
But I've been programmed to communicate like a...
Excellent work. Hot Girl will take it from here.
Oh, another
You can bet
robotic
we'll be
arm.
hearing from me
Boom,
again.
shakalaka. I'm gonna just have a whole room full of those. It'll be like, come in at your own risk. Don't give me any fluff when I'm in my Kryptonian arm room, because seriously, they are all connected to a microchip that was implanted in my brain by the KGB. A man who thought he was my father. He really wasn't, obviously. But anyway, that's another story. Where's the exit of this place? Oh, I gotta leave with the... Thank you. The lovely Hippolyta Kent, ladies and gentlemen. I'm 3.5 years into this game, and she still has to tell me every single thing I do. How do I leave? Where do I go? Where's this at in the Watchtower? Hey, can you take me over here? I cannot find myself. Oh, okay, so we could do this, too, a little bit while we're chatting it up in here. I'll show all of these different bottled cities we can get now. And I think I can just do that. Yes. And I want to go price descending first of all. Or no. Yeah. Then we'll do this way. So of course you've got the bottled city. We've got a bunch of different ones now. So these are there are tons of them. Look at all these. I mean, as low as 100,000 on here, but you can get these doing Ooh, there's going to be a thing. Okay, so T-Bosh Nerd Stuff says more contests will come. Look forward to them. Base contests and more. Oh, he said, sorry about the phasing hiccup. They'll have that fixed next time. Really not a big worry, though. We ended up finding our way. It was mostly due to the fact that I don't really try to figure things out so much as I stand in one place and say that I can't. And then my brother-in-law figures it out. And he was also there. And one of his good friends and my wife, obviously, Lida. And so they were communicating to each other on where to find the proper phase. Had I paid attention to what was going on or been there a little bit early or something like that, it wouldn't have been an issue. So, but now I know just who to phase to, which is pretty easy, and that would be what all of us could do is just pick a member of your league or pick the leader or whatever and just phase with that person every time, and we'll be sure to find it. But I was thrilled with the turnout. I mean, that was we found out about it just through Twitter when DCUO tweeted the link out. It was on the forums that you guys had done a post, and that was a really good turnout. And I was super impressed at how everyone was so well behaved, and we had manners out there. That was so cool, and just it was a good vibe and a good time. It was a good way to spend our Friday night. Let's say that. It would be cool to do something like that on the Reggie every week or something. I mean, because I think that the need is there. You guys saw there were a lot of different costumes, and what I'm going to do with the video, it's up on the channel now. If you didn't get to see Earth 8's costume contest last night, we live streamed DCU tonight from the costume contest. And so on there, you'll see that. You'll see kind of us trying to get there and messing around, and you'll see, the whole entire thing pretty much, except YouTube tends to skip when it's recording. I'm not sure what all that's about, but it cuts little things out here and there. But I'm going to go back through that today, sometime this evening, in between streams, and I'm going to edit it down to where it's much more coherent as far as focusing on the contest itself and not so much us just goofing around. And I'm going to put that up on YouTube, and you guys are free to use that for whatever you want. Put it on your website if you want to. I was telling Lida last night, I wish that I would have had the forethought to actually just record it rather than stream it, because if I would have done that, then I could make you guys a little I don't know, just a little promo for it that didn't involve me at all, really. Just have, background music to it and show the winners and do a close-up of them, because I got some close-ups of them after they were announced, and just put that all together. But because of the way we did it on YouTube and everything's so choppy and distorted, pixelated, it wouldn't be really good to do this time with that video. But next time I will record in two directions. I'll stream it, and then I'll record it directly to the PlayStation and take that final product or that raw footage and turn it into a final product that you guys can just have. And I'll just send you the link to it and say do with it what you want. Put it on your own YouTube channel, whatever, because I think it's such a wonderful thing, and I think it's such an exciting thing that we can all get behind as a community. I'm hoping that the rest of the community jumps in and we help you guys to make this as successful as it should be, because it should be. I mean, it's a great idea together and doing it so well. So we support it 100%. He says it was a great turnout. We were actually overwhelmed by the total number of people that came out and showed some love for the community. That is what it's all about. That is exactly what it's all about. So they're out there. I mean, there's a huge community in DCUO of cool people. And now, are you guys on PC, or were you on PlayStation before the merge, or is it kind of a mixed bag now? Ooh. Here's a hanging one. It's gonna hang low. But that's cool. I keep spinning it. I bottled Desert City. Oh, it's spinning on its own now. What's up with that? I like it. Bottled high-tech city. Bottled lost city. So there's just a ton of these. And they're going to range in price. Oops. See if we can find... I'll go to the other direction here. $10 million for the bottled alien city is the top price that's being asked for that right now. I think that's the one I have, and I didn't pay that for it. It was like $100,000 for that one. So you definitely, when you come to the broker and start looking for stuff, if you're going to pay in-game cash for it, make sure you do price ascending and work your way back from the bottom. That's the easiest way to find the cheapest product. Oh, it's a mixed bag. He says, he's PS4, Terrific 8, and our league leader is PC. We do not discriminate. So, and that was one of the things that they said on the post, was that they were recruiting. So I assume you reach out to one of those folks that we just mentioned, and if you're interested in being involved in the league. Okay, so here's the pedestal. That is what you paid for it. But it's worth every penny. No, but these mostly are the rest of the ones that we already saw. Just people asking a range of prices for it. So anyway, let's see where we're at as far as marks are concerned. Oh my goodness. I still need like 38 marks. Alright, back to it then. What are we doing next? Do you want to try the new duo first, or do you want to continue to warm up a little? Alright. Let's go... I guess we can go back to the... because we don't get anything from the Flash Museum anymore. So we can go back to the Demon's Pit. Yeah, Lyda, what the hell? She has to go be a 161, and now she limits my content too. Because I didn't have to have her. Why do you do these things to me? That's alright. I'd rather run with a 161 troll and have the advantage of consistent power than I would go and do the Flash Museum. Even though it's fun, I'll go back and do it for other things. I think we have a couple more feats that we need out of there. We have to get the one with the bombs. I need the bomb feat. The bomb feat. It's also time for us to take our first break for sponsorship of the show. We've been going now for longer than my mouth can go without Mountain Dew, especially since I haven't had one today at all. We wake up at the crack of noon here at the VAR household, mostly because I think I went to bed last night at 5 a.m. I wasn't playing DCUO that whole time, but for the most part of it, I was standing there kind of just... What were we watching last night? Something that kept our attention. It was that show that Tosh.0 is on, or yeah, that Daniel Tosh does the voice of the bear in. Whatever that is. It's out... Brickleberry? Yeah. It's outlandish. I mean that in the best possible way, but there were some things that were disturbing. I was just like, whoa, okay. We didn't have to go quite that far. But then I remember that Daniel Tosh is involved, and I remember that he doesn't know where the line is. He doesn't have a line. There it is, episode 17. I'll never see it again. My favorite... You keep me from one of my favorite duos. That is a really awesome version of Ollie, though. Alright. Okay, so I'm not going to go to where we fight...
Lower them into the Lazarus waters.
Ted
They will
first.
serve Ra's al Ghul.
Who does this get us? Flash or... Yeah. Nope, Arrow. Look, the world has even got me calling him Arrow now. Damn it. GA.
Can't we all just join hands and sing Kumbaya?
Get it off me.
Nice try, punk. Damn it! I knew I should have brought this buzzsaw arrow.
Jumping on my head. Your hair makes you tall. Oh, I got the backing piece to this yesterday. Get out of the slime.
Servo
Has become one with Brainiac.
Look at that cape flowing in the tunnel where there's no breeze. It's so cool. You never know, there could be a breeze from somewhere. Maybe there's a huge fan at the end of this tunnel. Like a shop fan. Like, damn, it's getting hot down here in Nanda Parbat. So what's up with Nanda Parbat now? So when we were watching Justice League Unlimited, the episode with Deadpool in it, when the monks, he thinks the monks are all dead. Did I say Dead Man? What did I say, Deadpool? I said Deadpool? Oh, man. I'm glad you're pregnant, so you can't come over here and smack me in my mouth. Anyway, the episode with Deadman in it, when he thinks all the monks get killed by the secret society, or whoever comes. Yeah, it's the secret society, isn't it? Lex and his, at that point, Lex had taken over. All those monks are in Nanda Parbat. Was Roz also there somewhere? I don't know how all those guys tied into to Roz, or are they just all kind of in the same area? Because Nanda Parbat, I think, is a location, not a building. They're like, no one dies in Nanda Parbat. They didn't say it quite so stripper-like. It's more like, how did monks sound?
Yes, you will do what our master desires.
Like just regular dudes.
Intruders, destroy them.
Feeling lucky, punk.
This could be difficult.
That's smart. Keep this up.
Or not. That was a hell of a lot more difficult last night. We were just so barely asleep that we had no reflexes. That could potentially be it. Oh. Did you do it, Neophyte? Getting chilly down here. Hang out by the fire for a second. It is. Well, that's because it's like freaking 30 degrees outside. I'm not even joking. And no, we do not live in Alaska or Antarctica, the North Pole. Just nowhere where it's supposed to be that cold. But there is snow on the ground in the first week in April, and it is like 32 degrees outside. I blame global warming, and I blame Al Gore directly. I mean, I'm holding it against him personally. Actually, no, I blame the government. We should have prepared more for this. Climate change. Couple months, we're all going to be frozen indoors. It'll be like that movie where everything turned to ice. The day after your mom's tomorrow or something like that. But, yeah, I really don't want to have that happen. It's going to suck. I don't like cold.
There are reports of intruders. Remain vigilant in case they come this way.
I'm Zev.
We will annihilate them in Ra's al Ghul's name.
We're just chilling out in Nanda Parbat, playing some DCUO, beating on some ninjas. Or neophytes right now, anyway. Our current topic in the docket is Al Gore and how he ruined our lives with global warming. I'm going into deep detail with historical documents and evidence proving my point that Al Gore did indeed create global warming and is ruining my life. No, I actually like Al Gore. Just playing. I don't know. Well, I'm a level 30, but I'm combat rating 160. Wasn't my fist glow like that? That's fun. Alright. Game face time. Because he's going to be a dick. Every time we get Barry at the end, he's a dick. Why is that? Why is he much harder here than anywhere else? Can't punch his ass out when he's doing that either. That one's the one I need to do. Damn. Don't run. You run like a baby. Oh, that's hilarious. We both die. He's just, you know, he's Barry Allen. Oh crap, I flew in too fast. I'm on the back side. I'm on the back side of Barry. What's that other Barry? You want me to punch you in your Pazuzu? I will punch you in your Pazuzu. I need to get the Stalwart Defender boots. I know I need to get them for Wally. I'm trying to figure out if that's something that I can buy with Rock or get with Rock and give you. Put in the shared bank. That would be nice. Come on, bomb! I just want, because I wanted to play with that bomb and it didn't work out. I just wanted, you know, deactivate it. That's I was like, what is it? What do you do with bombs? Alright. Good grief. One guy who's like a fourth of my strength. What? He was still standing there after you did that. Ah, precious mark of victory. All right. And I keep thinking, if those are that frustrating, what's the new one gonna be like? And I know, because we've already been there. It's very frustrating. But we got through it twice so far. We've only been in there once where we didn't get through. We were in there for how many minutes? 72 minutes? And we didn't get past the first boss. Mostly because I was just standing around watching TV and getting on Lyda's nerves. She actually vowed to never go into a duo with me ever again. Actually, she said yesterday that she vowed never to go into a duo with me ever again. But in the moment, she actually vowed never to go into anything with me ever again. Yes, you did. Because I was so frustrating to go into missions with because I don't go through them. I just kind of stand around, punch a few things, and kill, knock them out, and then I'll stand there for a little while and go outside and smoke a cigarette, come back inside, fix a sandwich or something, go back, fight a couple guys, and that's how I roll, That's my ambition level right now, and it really frustrated her that night, especially when we didn't get past the first boss. I believe that you spent replay badges to get me in. We we had both already been that day. She spent replays to get me in, and then we just kind of, eventually it got to the point where she couldn't stand me anymore and she had to leave. So that's why she takes off to the bedroom and leaves me alone. Woke up this morning to 160 subscribers to VAR Nation. That was awesome. If you're new to the stream or new to the channel, please subscribe and tell your friends. If you have friends, if not, tell your family. Or tell your family first. Your mom already knows. I'm joking. Your mom jokes are frequent on VAR Nation, but they're never brutal. They're not intended with malicious intent. It's just kind of, I'm practicing for when my son's born, because I'm going to do your mom jokes with him all the time. But not bad your mom jokes. Just those kinds of things, like your mom already knows, or said your mom, or whatever. But yeah, whatever. I've already talked my way out of followers. So, but yeah, I woke up to 160 followers today, and I thank everyone, because I went to bed with 168, so we gained 2 subscribers overnight. 58, sorry. Yes. So we would have lost them if I went to bed with 168. I'm also not the world's greatest person at math, but so yeah, that was cool to gain some subs overnight, and so that's why we want to keep putting content up there as much as we possibly can. If you have an event that you would like VAR Nation to stream live, holler at us. Send us a private message on, I don't know if you can do that on YouTube. You can definitely do it on, well, the email's down right now. You can definitely do it on Twitter at @VAR_Nation. Send us a private message there. We would be happy to live stream any community events that any group, league, person, individual, whatever are putting on. Because that's, you know, that's like T-Bosh Nerd Stuff said earlier, that is why we're all here, community. So, and my bottled city of Kandor. Those two things keep this game going. Mostly the bottled city, slightly the community. I'm smiling really big when I say that because I'm joking. So we're down to the duo that could get me keyboarded. The federal government does washboarding. Lyda does keyboarding. And I don't even know what that would mean, except for what Red says, is that I'm going to get whacked upside the head with the keyboard. That doesn't happen, but it's fun to think about. So we're going to queue for... We can do Wastelands Wonderland. That's just as frustrating. Let's just try the new one and see what's up. We'll go to the Will of Dark Side. Oh, that's cool. You're awesome, man. So he showed us some love on the DCUO forums, posted the link to our video and a follow-up post to the costume contest. Sweet. Thanks, man. We'll also go and check the that out and like whatever we can about it. I don't go on the forums too often anymore. I should start going again. I go to get news and stuff, to, like, you know, the announcements and whatnot. But that is awesome.
Darkseid's up to something. His forces have renewed their attack on New Genesis. Go lend a hand and see if you can find out what they are up to this time.
Alright. First and foremost, when we go into this duo, we have to come and slosh around in the gook. Because it looks like jelly. It's like petroleum jelly in the water here, which is super cool looking and does not splash, for the record. Alright.
May I repair your gear?
You may. Thank you, my child. I like how... Well, he's not a parademon, but... I like how the parademons look in this much better than they did the movie. The parademons in Batman v Superman were very bug-looking, which, you know, they kind of are supposed to be, but more so that I thought they were bugs. Alright, so what's your favorite way to do this? This isn't the one where we need to wait for people to walk, right? We need to just find a smaller cluster of these guys. It looks like they're all bunched up again like they were. Nope, there's some over here. Oh, is my auto follow back on? No. Why is it acting like it? Alright. Alright, demons. Come on down.
Shall we play a
Promethean
game?
box.
Ready? Go. Rock.
Promethean being the strongest metal in... Is that right? Strongest metal in the DCU? It's kind of like adamantium for Marvel. Yeah, red metal. Wide load Kryptonian. Guess we'll take this group now. Nope. Can't have that shit. Alright. can't wait to come in here and just attack them all at once. If it was a 4-player, it would be cool because there would be a tank grabbing all that up and we could just pop them. We gotta hide in the flowers. Oh crap. See, I have some pretty decent reach with atomic. I always think that I don't, and then something like that happens and there's no way, just let it go. Like every 15 seconds. If I do that again. I tried to take just the guys on the left-hand side, but I caught aggro from across the entire board. Thanks.
I buy, sell, and repair equipment for the good of the insect empire.
Whoa. That is a tight flower. Wonder if we'll end up getting any of those. It'd be cool. You know how we got like the ones for the Themyscira, different like flower. What do you call those? Flower decoration? Flower. They're not really pots, are they? I don't know. Big old things with flowers. Yeah, but there were the ones that would sit on the floor too, and it made it look like a flower bed was in your house. That was a spring event. Oh. Well, so like the ones that they had in the spring event, it'd be cool if they had some of those with these flowers in it. Oh, well, do you want to hit that or not? Because they're all clustered up. What? Where are you at? Roof's a little bit of a problem. I was real close to these guys when I stopped. How did I not hit them? Going to now.
I am ready for battle. War makes us strong. That's right. Fight.
I knew we could count on you, but don't relax just yet. More parademons are on their way from Apocalypse.
Bane is all. I thrive in conflict.
Coming at my back.
I live to fight. Bane is all. Haha! Yes!
Be prepared for them to call in one of their more vicious parademons. He won't be a walk in
What?
Central City Park.
What you got,
but I'm sure you can
parademons?
handle it.
I see how you cowardly parademons fight. They're gonna send one guy. Well, actually, that's kind of cooler. They're like, we're just gonna send our champion so that our soldiers don't have to get hurt. Well, that's actually a compassionate thing that I wouldn't think Darkseid would think of. This guy thinks he's gonna do it. He probably is. He's not easy. And he very rarely drops decent loot. I said that purposely so that I get something good to prove me wrong. You're gonna take a what? Oh, yeah, we should do that. See what's in my Promethean box, though. Ooh, Compound Omega. I wish I could take it without equipping it. Someday, maybe. Now I don't know what I took off. Oh. Well, I will. There. Alright, so now I'm taking my Omega. You taking yours? Oh, crap. I took my belt off. How do you think I would want to do that? There. Alright. Flush this guy out like a serpent. That makes no sense.
You got servo. I mean, Brainiac.
Gotta get out of the purple stuff.
Life is pain.
Darn it. I hate it that I die every time we both drop that. I hate it that this guy's so damn ridiculous. But that's alright. I have to have a challenge somewhere in life.
How may we aid you?
Hey, Dan the Wolf, what's up, buddy? Dan the Wolf, a regular to the stream. All-around good guy. Girl, don't know, but I'm assuming guy since his name's Dan. We have this thing we could use, too. Dan, did you ever get in the game? Did you get it all downloaded and everything? Oh, no, okay. We never heard from him again. The other guy. He's like, he's still down. Well, that happens when you start playing DCUO too. You don't pay attention to anything else. Come over here, Colonel. How do you even say that? What a douche. Damn it.
Again!
See you, Dan. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Oh. Oop, I'm done again.
May I repair your gear?
You may, in fact, repair my gear. See if there's anything else in here that would give us an advantage. That's hard to do once he's over there beating on you. I'm gonna waste him. If he ever comes over here, come on, dude. Why are you standing over there? Not doing anything.
Life is pain. I thrive in conflict.
apparently the healing thing doesn't do a whole lot of anything. I wasn't. I was inside it. Don't have to be standing up against it. It's got a range. Hi, Jaquan Sylvester. Thanks for coming into the stream, buddy.
I buy, sell, and repair equipment for the good of the Insect Empire.
Life is pain. Some bitch.
Alright, well, like before, if this boss is this difficult, I don't even want to see the next one. Although I have seen the next one and the one after that. And they're not as... It didn't seem like they were as difficult. We fought Calabac and... Well, yeah, they were all difficult. It took everything we had to get through it, don't get me wrong.
How may we
I'm just
reach?
saying, like, that's not fun for me, so I'm going to go do something that is. And get some more gear. Jacqueline Sylvester said, "You're pretty much the only veteran on this app playing this game. The others not so much." Okay. I don't know. We don't play any other games, so the DCUO is the game that we play. It's pretty much the only thing we've been doing for 3.5 years. So I'm just gonna play the crap out of it for as long as I possibly can.
May I repair your gear?
Let me leave. Wonder if we could get into Prison Break right now. I like seeing you in prison garb. That's the most fun about playing that to me. He says this is his favorite game also. Or she, I'm sorry, I'm not sure. I'm never sure with names, so I'll just say he, she to everyone. It's easy to do. It's easy to make mistakes. Well, I guess we can try it. Queue up for Prison Break and see what happens. When you have the right people going in, it's not that bad, really. It's fun. But I haven't done the Elite one yet. We went into Brainiac's bottle ship, and I don't think we even got to the first boss, so that'll be something we'll have to stream down the road. Would you consider Tasks is an OG name? I don't know what that means. Oh. Maybe. Tasks. I had to put up a damaged one over here. Yeah, I was flying through too fast and I broke it. So it's a reminder for me not to fly too fast while I'm indoors. It's not good for anyone involved. I wonder if I got anything good from... Well, I'm getting marks. But we got a couple base items. I don't think I need those. Got my robotic arm going. My demon mask. Demon backing. And an ornate round rug. And some other stuff I don't need. I have got to be getting close to getting this feat. For, salvaging? Or not, yeah. I don't really know. He's asking me now, how about belief? I'm not sure I understand the question. What does it mean to be an OG name? What does it literally mean a name that an old gangster would have? Or does it just mean cool? I don't know either. I'm old and kind of behind. Either way, I think they're both cool names. Tasks is pretty cool. Like that's kind of like omnipotent. I don't know if that's even the right word, dude. Oh, okay. Yeah. So task, I think belief is cool. I think that would be a good name for like a celestial character. Tasks would be a badass name for like a gadget character or something, or even ammunitions or munitions. Yeah. So yeah, I think they're both cool. I don't know. I haven't really seen those names, so. Always said tasks is gadgets. That's cool. Right on the money. Hey, Zeno Mastera says hi. How are you? Thank you for joining the stream. We are going into prison break right now. That was pretty fast. Pretty darn fast. Why am I outside? Oh, I get to be somebody that's helping them this time. How do I get you guys out? Gotta fly around and hit the buttons. Are there gonna be people out here trying to fight me? Oh, you're outside? I'm gonna come over here and... I think we are. What the heck? Are we... oh, did we come into one that was already in progress or something? Because we didn't even go into... I have it turned off for me, too. We didn't even go into the beginning part where Hawkgirl talks. That's alright. We haven't done any... They haven't done any bosses, or if they have, I don't care. It's kind of fun to be here. You don't think so? Oh, the suggested combat rating in here is 150. I don't know why you're loot locked. Did you come through here in one of your mad raids? Well, we have been through here this week, haven't we? Well, I'm not loot locked. Ha! Just you. I get all the loot. I'll split it with you. 95 to 40. Seriously, teach me high CR. Okay. Just, pretty much just have to keep doing missions. Getting marks now. Drops come later. Some of the stuff you get from drops. Nope. Allow placement into instances in progress is off. It may not count until you get past the first boss as being in progress. I mean, we've really only missed... Well, it doesn't matter if yours is. I queued. Oh, yeah. Thank you for explaining that to him. Yeah, loot locked is when she's already been through the mission recently, so there's, on raids, normally it's a period of a week. Some of the other raids, it's a month that you're locked from the loot. But they reset every Thursday, and you're locked from, like, the mark of victory and some of the other stuff, but I think you would still get, like, base items if they drop, but you're just locked from the main loot until it either resets the next Thursday or you spend the number of replay badges that it takes to reset the loot for that mission. So, oh, good gravy. Are we having an argument already? What's the argument about? What's the issue with what? Oh. Is there an issue? It happens quite frequently when you when you queue for raids. There's always people who think they run the planet, and normally they start picking on trolls first, which is a lesson to everyone who's watching. Love your troll. Treat your troll well. Don't be a dick to your troll, because your troll's husband will take your troll and leave. And your troll's husband's a 160 DPS, and you might need that in a raid. But you get 90 to 100 gear is... I'm pretty sure that's in Trigon area. Isn't it? No? Oh no, that's the lantern stuff. So Mogo Command Center. Pretty sure.
It's your unlucky. I need backup. Damn, I felt that through my armor.
Seriously though, like when we first started playing and doing raids in the game, it was a 1 healer, 2 troll, 1 tank setup normally in raids. I don't know what caused people to go away from having a backup troll, but I liked it that way better. I mean, when we were first doing A and B, that was always how the group was set up. It was 2 trolls, 1 tank, 1 healer, and the rest DPS. And that was money, because you had plenty of power. You had a troll who could dedicate power to the healer and the tank, and troll that could take care of, you know, repowering that troll, and then also doing some instant power with the DPS, and it works out really well. And now all we seem to get into are groups where there's one troll, one healer, and one tank.
You'll pay for
and then
that.
they always want to blame the troll when they don't have enough power.
I'll
But
get
I mean,
injury
ideally,
pay
the
for
perfect
that.
group for
Damn, I felt that through my
a raid
armor.
is 2 trolls. So
I need backup.
if someone in the raid is complaining that they're not getting enough power in a group with just 1 troll, it's because you're in the wrong group. It's not the troll's fault. And if you're the type of person that runs through a mission and doesn't stay with the group and that kind of stuff, no amount of POT on the planet is going to keep you. That's always everyone's first go-to. It's like, where's the POT? Well, you do have to be in the general vicinity of the troll in order for that to work. You can't just be in the next room complaining that you don't have power. Oops, crap. I was so busy being an ass that I picked no. No! Is atomic OP or is light? Hard light used to be the OP power. Right now I'm going to say before the last update it would have been atomic because it's still pretty overpowered because it's the newest.
I'm not getting paid enough.
Light, actually, a lot of the light players that I heard talking about the power set were saying that it was broke, that it wasn't doing the damage that it should be doing. Now they've made some adjustments to that since I've talked to anyone who has a hard light tune, so now it could be much better. But I'll tell you, in the hands of a talented player, hard light is pretty much always going to come out on top. Somebody who knows the rotations and knows the power and knows how to use it, power to use than anything, even still. I mean, all I have to do as atomic is hit 4 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over and over again. The last one is doing the most damage out of anything that I'm doing. So that is it with atomic. That's all I've ever got to do. But with like hard light, there's so many different variations of what you can do. And you've got your combos that you can use with power that also flip over and use precision with the same power. And when you get someone who's super experienced with that power set, watch out, because they can do some serious damage. But it's hard for, you know, it takes a lot of effort. It's kind of like Rage right now. Rage was not the most complex thing to use ever. Rage is still a good power set, but you'll see someone who's using Rage is doing a lot more work. And they really have to get in there and work those combos to get the same level of damage that somebody with Atomic can get from just hitting 4 buttons.
I'm not getting paid enough. I need backup.
And they've calmed Atomic down a little bit. I haven't been seeing the 160,000 crits that I had been seeing when I first started with the power. It's down to around 120 to 130,000, which is more reasonable, but it's still a ton more than I was seeing with any other power set. So I still think that it's a little bit overpowered. But I'm not going to, I would never complain about that because I like that.
You'll pay for that.
Ooh, Xeno's going to become a member soon. You will find life a lot easier. Even though it's a free-to-play game, there are a lot of challenges with doing the free-to-play version that most people don't realize going in. Some of them being escrow issues and caps on money and just different things like that. having to get Promethean lockbox keys. I've never been unsatisfied as a member, I'll say that. I've been a member for 3.5 years solid and never been unsatisfied. Thank you. Ravioli, ravioli, give me the formuli? Formuoli? That's his name. It's a long name. He says hi. Or he said that it was a nice, sweet style. So, this part confuses me. Are they counting down? Okay, they're getting ready to. So you have to get somebody at every terminal, and then they all have to be done at the same time or close to the same time. So they'll count down. Okay, go. Well, not much of a countdown on that one. SpongeBob is the name. Or no. 9.3 million in escrow. Holy crap, man. That's a lots of money. One. I want to get into instance chat and just go, do it, damn it! I think that should be every countdown. 3, 2, 1, do it, damn it! Yay, we got it, right? Or they got it? Come over here and hang out with Lil Baby Bacon. From the group. Oh, is it? That's the one that was being rude? They're awful tiny to be so rude. Why you gotta be so rude? Because your mama didn't raise you right. Nah, your mom's a real nice lady. Never say anything bad about your mom. Lil Bacon. What the heck is going on here? If they count down again, I'll do this one. Oh, well, maybe not. I think the devs put things like this in missions so they can just secretly watch all the footage of us being idiots and laugh. Be like, look at these guys can't even get just all bouncing off each other. What do we do? I don't know. I like the smoke auras too. Xeno loves the smoke auras. I like the radiance a lot. I like the Nimbus ones. The Nimbus auras quite a bit.
You'll pay for that. I'll get injury pay for that. Damn, I felt that through my armor. I'll end this quickly. I need backup. Ah,
Get off him.
you'll pay for that. I'll get injury pay for that.
I hate these shielded cannons. That's what I'm going to call them. Where this dude. This is as far as we got the other night, too. We would if David Duchovny was here. I want to make a character named David Duchovny. We've run with Scully and Mulder before. That was pretty fun. We ran with Sam Winchester before. That was fun. Damon Salvatore. There are a lot of cool names in DCUO.
Captain Cold isn't here.
Like,
This is the strangest
I'm
game
at a loss
of
for
hot
how to...
and
Oh,
cold
okay. See, this is where I always screw up. Should stay over here.
I need backup. I'm not getting paid enough.
Let's amp things up, shall we?
Damn, I felt that through my armor.
I'm in the back. Change the chat. Because I know that there will be some verbal berating going on, and I don't want to hear it or see it. Did I run out of them? Nope. Now this reminds me of that song. I don't need to be anything other than a prison guard, son. I just want to go. I never got to wear the uniform this time. It's not fun. Damn it. I wanted the orange jumpsuit. I would have been real impressed if the name tag on the front of it said Rockvar. I would have been real impressed if yours said Paul to Kent. But it wouldn't. It'd say like prisoner B4 or some shit. B4, you dropped the soap. Don't. Someone named Air. Get over here so I can shut out. Stroker 408.
Better hope you
Jacob
got your
31.
affairs in order. I'm not getting paid enough.
Damn, dude.
You'll pay for that.
Go ahead and use that right out. Let's go ahead and use that right out of the bat. Right out of the gate.
I'll
Right
get
out of the
injury
bat.
pay for that. Damn, I felt that through my armor. I'll get injury pay for that.
Somebody take
I
out
need
those
backup.
birds? I wonder. Or can you even? Probably can't.
You'll pay for that.
They are obnoxious. No, we can take them out. That's what we should be doing. If I go over them, we get electrocuted.
I'm not getting paid enough. Damn, I felt that through my armor.
It's got more health than the freaking boss.
You'll
One-ton
pay
turret.
for that.
It's made with adamantium or nth metal. Go with that promethium.
Here's the pain.
You know they have to make Superman, Clark Kent has to make his toilet out of promethium, right? Oh, I just got wiped. They're like, we know where you're going with this. Because that'd be the only guy who would take like a 1-ton dump. It would be like it'd be like his hair on Superman 4. Where it was real heavy, hard to cut. Any hints for high CR? Yeah, actually, whoa, we got loot. Another red beacon light, but I need marks, so I'm gonna get that. Start out doing your solos. When you first hit level 30, go through and do the missions that pop up as level 30 solos, because you'll get good drops from those. And to me that's a really important thing, is to make sure you do a range of content, because people always assume that the best drops are going to come from raids, or the best drops are going to come from new 4 players or whatever. It's really a mixed bag, and in the beginning stages at least, you do get a lot of good gear from those solo and duo missions. So go through those, then start hitting the 4 players and raids if you can. And the key is that once you start getting some drops, or once you get your first piece of tier gear, and then you start getting those drops, is to keep going into the higher level missions as they open up to you, and you'll get better drops as you go along. And it actually moves along pretty quickly once you start hitting those drops. You don't have to buy all the tier gear all the way up. You just need to get enough to boost you to the right CR to get into the next content. And once you get up to like 70, you'll get up to the 70s pretty quickly, and then there's going to be a gap there where it'll take a little bit more time. But once you get up above, I think 100, somewhere around 100, 105, it'll move quicker again. What's horrible? Oh, God. Yeah, well, don't pass that along. If anybody tells you how that's done, or you know who that is, just talking about it can get you banned. You have to, if you come in contact with that, the devs, so I definitely wouldn't use anything like that. Plus, to me, it's not worth it if something happens and you would get perma-banned from the game. It's going to suck for the rest of your life. It would for mine. I have no idea where I'm going. I could never be banned from this game. I wouldn't be able to take it. So my advice is, if somebody tells you, like if you're out in the watchtower or you're in a mission and somebody tells you that they've got a way to hack this or hack that, block that person, report that person, and stay as far away from them as you possibly can. Even if it's a friend, because that's not a friend really if they're going to get you in that kind of trouble. Just over marks, because it's easy. It's not that hard to get them. It's all about just playing the game. But that's my soapbox rant on that. Oh yeah, I know you are. Says he's legit. Yeah. Sylvester says that his method is to do duos, alert, solos until he's level 43 CR. Then he does sub-avatar, and that boosts him to a 55. That's probably a really good way to do it. Thank you, Lyda. While I had that discussion, she took me to the boss. All right, so we're gonna try this one more time, right? Or we're on a new one now, aren't we? So sorry, Lyda, you gotta try this one at least 4 times before you can leave. I'm joking with you. And when you get tired, we'll leave.
Captain
She's
Cold,
pregnant, so
are you all right?
We don't need her any more stressed out than she needs to be.
Do I look all right? Help me take down this chump. He's a snitch for those mercs.
That would that would actually be
cold feet?
It would be scary, but it would kind of be fitting for us if you go into labor because we're in a raid, and like you get over agitated, and then all of a sudden like you get so mad at someone and you get hurt.
Heroes
That
and
would be
villains
the
uniting
most
for
ultimate
stuff.
Story ever. Be like, oh yeah, well I got so pissed off at someone in a raid, I gave birth.
Ouch!
Induced
I can
labor.
mess with the anti-meta dampening fields. It should temporarily slow Grodd down. Just give me a signal, and I'll do the rest.
You're making me mad.
I got this guy.
You'll regret that.
You dare!
Never a bad thing for DPS to do pickups, I don't think. I've gotten yelled at it before for doing that in a league, or not in a league, in a raid. There's really not a lot of things I haven't gotten yelled at for in a raid, though, so it's hard to determine which things are the right things and which things are the wrong things. But I have gotten yelled at for picking up, and I've got yelled at for not picking up. My theory is this: the tank cannot pick up. Don't ever try to pick up if you're a tank, because you're just pulling all the aggro onto the person that you're trying to pick up. So even if you do somehow manage to get them up, in all likelihood they're gonna get flattened almost immediately.
You dare!
And the healer, oh crap, oops, I can't tell that because I should just assume that it works. But the healer really can't take their attention off of healing. They've got to keep the tank alive first and foremost, so the tank can keep aggro off of everybody else. So you don't want I wouldn't want to distract the healer enough to go and try to pick someone up, even though I think that's what people do. The troll, there's a lot going on for a troll. I mean, they're doing crowd control. They're trying to give power to those who need it, and they're DPSing. So, to me, the obvious choice is the DPS to do pickups, because there's like 4 of us in here, and trust me, the burn isn't going to be affected that much by one of us dropping off for the 3 seconds that it takes to pick somebody up, and then going back to town. So, and that's my theory. I may be
Back
wrong.
off!
But, you know, that's the beauty of the game. We can kind of play it our way until we're in a group setting, and then we can get yelled at. They're still doing, I mean, it's still going good. Not even necessary in there. But if we lose a healer, or we lose a troller, or we lose a tank, we're screwed.
dumb enough to mess.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to play as a healer because I heal with an alt, but the way that I try to focus as a healer is to stay on the boss when you do your healing over time.
I've got
and
a
I try to
bad
stay
feeling
facing
about this.
and close to
Heatwave,
in proximity
Hawk Girl,
with
do you read
the
me?
tank and with the controller.
We've got to get
the
back
DPS,
to the lab now.
yeah, but the DPS
Cold,
should be
don't make me regret
aware
saving you.
enough of what, and they're
As
not
long as
for
I
the
get
most part.
loot,
That
like
that
the
becomes
whole
a real
Heatwave
problem.
was bragging about, you won't have to worry
Ooh,
about
I got a
me,
bottle of
Adam.
Desert City. But the DPS should be aware enough of where the healer is, and I'm going to use a word to sound smart here, but the DPS should know where the healer and the troller are in juxtaposition to themselves, and try to stay in that window area. You shouldn't be as a healer or a troll. You shouldn't be chasing DPS around trying to heal them. And if they're yelling or getting mad at you for not focusing on them, they're idiots. And don't worry about it, because the truth of it is there's core people in that raid that need to stay alive for the raid to be successful, and that's number one, the tank.
Oh, jeez,
and
how
this is
could I
not
be so foolish?
No particular
They're
order,
after
but the
my new
tank, the
tech.
healer,
We've got
and the
to stop them.
Even without the DPS, the tank, the healer, and the controller, if they are kind of well balanced as far as skill points and stuff, can get through missions and beat bosses. It just takes a
I
really
may
long
have to
time.
dedicate the rest of
But
my
yeah,
day
you'll run
to
into a lot of
ruining
DPS
yours.
that think that they're the most important thing in the raid, and they'll get right
Don't
down
let
in
my
it.
arm hurt.
And that's why I don't really like the proximity-based DPS now, is that we're encouraged to get closer to the enemy, which makes it harder on the support roles to keep us alive.
Ready for a lesson?
So I kind of like a DPS that'll hang out right about here, out of the tank's way, but I'm going to be getting heals because I'm in front of the healer, and I'm going to be getting power because I'm in front of the troll. Is my favorite.
On
place
it.
to DPS.
It's time for a little payback.
We'll be
Cold enough
taking this
for ya?
technology with us.
What is it?
Thank you.
No! My equipment!
How long did it take you
That's
to get
it.
weapon
The
mastery?
gloves are off,
I've had
pal.
weapon mastery since the
gloves
day
are off?
it came out.
Where'd you learn to smack Don?
You guys
But
came
it-
to the wrong
Typically, when I have a new tune, I'll go into weapon mastery
Enough.
first, rather than go and get all the trees. I'll spec into weapon mastery in one tree so that I can get those high bonuses for the
You insignificant!
power, precision, or whatever it is you're using, whether you're
Stop that!
DPS or a healer or a
Good.
controller.
No!
But the ideal thing to do if you're a DPS is to be able to get all the trees, so that you've got all the crits, and then get into
Maybe
weapon
I
mastery.
shouldn't have taken this job
But
after
to
all.
get to the level where I could have used weapon mastery, back then it was a different progression thing. It took a lot longer for us to figure out skill points too. But about 115 skill points or 130 skill points, I think, is a good place to where you can have all the trees and get into weapon mastery at the same time. So that could be done. If you really, work at it, that could be done in a matter of weeks, really.
You
Depending on how much you're
insignificant!
playing and how much you're focusing on skill points.
Stop that! Ugh. Ugh.
Good. I was looking for some bones to break.
No! Ugh.
Is that our
Enough!
tank?
Yeah.
Dies at the last minute, but I can flip the tank.
Ah!
Oh, the dock, the light tank.
You guys came to the wrong place.
Can't remember hold block.
Ah! Ugh.
Force equals mass times acceleration.
No! Ah! Ugh.
Didn't think that was going to happen for a minute.
Never liked light.
Did I mention that I am fully functional?
I like your style. I'll catch you around.
Good work. But we're not out of the woods yet. How are these guys always one step ahead of us?
I'm getting the bottle
It's
stuff.
time to get some answers
I should
from
be
our
picking the marks of
mysterious
victory,
friend.
but I really want that.
I'll make
bottle
sure you're
stuff.
notified when I learn anything. You did good work today.
looking at me like that.
I appreciate it.
I'm not Brainiac.
Oh, I don't know if there is a
I
cap
am
on
Brainiac.
skill points for free users. I never have gone that route, so I don't know if I don't know if there's it would be harder to get them. I would assume that it would be, because if you don't get all the DLCs, you're not going to have access to a lot of the feeds. I'll have to check into that. We actually got through it. I'm happy now. I'm happy for the rest of the day until we go into something else that is a total fail. But it'll still be fun. I wonder how many. Oh man. I hate when I just go back to Watchtower rather than leave the mission. Yay. Another for my collection. Another for my collection. One raid, we got 2 bottled cities. And I have 47. So I'm on the path. We'll get more later. Ooh, this guy's name is Atomic Burner. And zooms. Well, thanks to everybody who joined the stream today. We're going to take a break, or potentially hiatus, maybe till tomorrow. I don't know. We're going to stream a few more times this weekend. Just goofing around in DCUO and some of the new content. Our channel is VAR Nation, so if you're tuning in for the first time today, please sub. If you haven't subbed already, if you did sub recently, thank you very much. We appreciate the support, and if you can, the video will be up within probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours it normally takes to get up on the website or on YouTube. So if you missed the beginning portion of the show, you can tune back in for that. Please share and like the video, leave comments on there, and thanks again for joining. We'll go to the chat and thank everyone who joined us today in chat. Jaquan Sylvester, Zeno Mastrish, I'm saying your name wrong, Mastera, Zeno Mastera. Thank you guys for joining the stream and joining in the chat. Also, a big thank you to T-Bosh, Nerd Stuff, and the League Earth 8 for putting on that wonderful costume contest yesterday. And thank you guys for joining the stream. See, make sure I'm not missing anybody here. Ooh, this is one that I really want to say thank you to. Ravioli, give me the formuoli. Thank you for joining the stream. Dan the Wolf was on this stream, right? Thanks to Dan the Wolf. Dan always shows some support, comes out to the streams quite often, so happy to see him in there in the chat. I'm Zev. Thank you all. We'll see you next time on VAR Nation for more live DCUO gameplay. For Hippolyta Kent, this is Rock VAR, saying peace out.